today. We have a fun one in store. This is the Halloween edition, and I'm Amy Kelly. And about a couple weeks ago, I threw out to the Dominion Fertility family, hey, I need a great idea for a Halloween edition of What's New Wednesday. And I got a lot of great replies, but one of my favorite was actually from Beth. She's one of our nurses here, and she said, you know what, Amy, I have to take so much blood that sometimes I feel like I'm a vampire. And I was like, you know what, that's it, let's do that. So what we're gonna do today is take the scariness out of a blood draw. It's not that hard, and Beth is gonna show you that, but first, she's gonna tell us, why do you have to take so much blood out?
Well, at Dominion Fertility, we pride ourselves on individualized care for each patient. Part of that process when you're monitoring to try to get pregnant is to have your blood work and your sonogram done often, sometimes every day. It's very, very important that we have this information and that your doctor sees it together, the sonogram results and the blood test. There's no cookie cutter treatment at Dominion Fertility. There's no one recipe, one size fits all. So often we draw blood a lot. Patients will tell me often, I really hate this part. And my response is, if you liked it, we'd worry about you. So we feel like it's okay to hate it, but it should not be something that you fear. And for the most part, it's very simple.
And usually when do you do the blood draws?
We do the blood draws in the morning during monitoring time between 6:30 a.m. to 9 in Arlington, between 7 and 9 in Fair Oaks and Bethesda. We do it during the cycle, oftentimes before a cycle even starts, and then periodically throughout the cycle to monitor your progress. Once a woman is pregnant, we also monitor pregnancy hormones often every other day until the levels are high enough that we can do a sonogram to confirm the pregnancy.
Great. Okay, so if you want, for some people it's very hard. They're scared of blood, they're scared of needles, and the nice thing is we have the best nurses who are so kind and patient and use the smallest needles possible. So she is going to show you what I will do for my job is just about anything. I love Dominion Fertility so much that I've volunteered to have my blood drawn, so you can show you how it's a simple process. So go ahead.
So first of all, when the patient comes in, we have the tube with their name and birth date on it. We have the patient verify that this is their blood, and we have them initial the blood tube, that it's got their correct name and birthday so that we don't get their blood mixed up with anybody else's. I need you to hold on to that for me, squeeze that. Use a tourniquet here and just straighten your arm for me and hold it still so it doesn't wiggle around.
And how many times a day do you think you do this?
Oh, we probably do this anywhere from 30 to 50 times a day, each nurse. The needle is an infant-sized butterfly needle, so it is the smallest needle possible to get a good sample without the blood clotting before it gets into the tube. The tube is a vacuum tube, and it fills up on its own. Relax your hand.
And honestly, I barely felt a prick. It didn't even feel like a mosquito bite. You're that good.
Hold pressure on there for me. And that's it. That's all there is to it. This goes to the lab here in the office and is back within a couple of hours.
Wonderful, so they can get the results that day.
We get the results the same day.
And then does that help you determine what happens the next day for the patient?
Absolutely.